Hello everybody, welcome to the Gotenks Week 32 update. I am on vacation in our Airbnb room or Verba room, whatever it is. And I got kind of a jerry-rigged setup here, so it might be rough. I hope the sound doesn't pick up too much. I got the mic on the recording table. It was hard enough to get this set up because of how few outlets there are in this room. I guess it's a really old room. But week 32, 2.1 million GP, 2.147 million GP, haven't changed much. Squad Arena or Fleet Arena. I'm doing this a day later than usual because of the vacation schedule. And we recently finished up TB, got 13 stars. That's what we usually get in Rise of the Empire TB. And I have been spending those resources on, Negotiator. Hermit Yoda is what I'm farming now too with Get One. So early on, I didn't feel the need to hoard Get One. I would use it on shards or gear, things I needed, just because I wasn't trying to hoard forever to get Wampa for a shot. But I do have Wampa now, and I'm working on Hermit Yoda, so I think that's great progress. I am not picking up Rolo shards with Get 2 yet. I'm still exclusively doing Negotiator, but my plan is when I finish Negotiator, I will do one of two things. I will start picking up Roller Shards, or I will start picking up Chirotech. I think I'm leaning more towards Chirotech, and then towards the end of my Leia farm, if she's like the only thing holding me up, then I'll go for more of her shards. But I can pick her up with the Mark II currency. I'm not trying to use all of it on her, but you can pick it up. I have 70 shards right now. I don't want to pick it up. I'm trying to gear some people up right now. But yeah, that's my plan for Get 2. Get 3, I'm spending it right now on Chirotech, of course. Everything else is extremely expensive or kind of limited return, except like the micro attenuators. Those are pretty good, but I'm not in the spot where I really want to load up on those. I want the Chirotech. And Cam is just, I'm never going to get Cam probably. Everything else, yeah, I don't even look down here anymore. And then Fleet, still just picking up things I don't have. I have 280 Razor Crest shards. I think that's pretty good. 330 would be all I need. I'm not even targeting Executor yet. Slave 1, almost at 100. Of course, Darth Vader's been done forever. Grievous I still pick up. This is just Chirotech. So kind of just running you through my currencies, and I'll get to my actual account roster update soon. These I'm picking up normal core gear and then also like purple pieces. Conquest stuff, I like the gear 12 gear 12 plus. Not interacting with datacrons at all. This I'll scroll down to see if there's anything really valuable and pick it up. Otherwise, I'll just get some charge up currency. And this, I spend it. I can't get it fast enough. I just spend it, so. That's a big overview of the currencies. Oh, and also in the weekly shipment, after someone had pointed out to me, I usually pick this up when I'm able to. I don't have enough currency right now, but we did just launch a raid. And I wasn't thinking, I should have waited to do some runs of the raid on this account, just because, I don't know, I think it's applicable. Because I just advocated going for the third crate, and I have a kind of weak roster. I'm still getting 1 million in this raid. But actual account updates, let's see the farming, and I can't remember exactly where I was a week ago, but I know Nihilus jumped up a lot because I got a bunch of drops for him in Secrets and Shadows, because he's a reward for the lower tier, so that was awesome. Bastila Shan's getting close to 7 stars, Range Troopers starting to get there, then Houndstooth is also slowly getting there. Occasionally I will just pause farming shards and just go straight for Chirotech if I'm trying to finish something off. So I anticipate doing that at some point. Bush and Iden are cheap. They're 12 energy nodes. Marjade's 16, so they're not too bad. And then just I have the ships characters here for the bounty hunter ships. And with Bastila, I have my mind on Darth Revan, and I'll look at that in a second. But other notable updates in the roster, so Range Trooper's now gear 10. Colonel Stark, I got up to gear 10. I think he was 9 before. I think Range Trooper was 8. I think Veers was still 11, but he has more gear pieces now. Got Commander Luke to gear 12 and 3 pieces. And I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to get him to gear 13 and take him to Relic 7 for Leia, just so I have him already. But I'm starting to toy with the idea of just finishing off Rex and taking it to gear 12, gear 13 finally. I need a lot of Kyro for that, of course, but he's going to be extremely valuable. Like right now, he still carries the team and he's gear 11, but just think Relic 7. And I have the materials to do it. Like as soon as gear 13, I have it right now. I've just been farming these, not characters, and I have tons of signal data farmed up, which is not the case on my main account. That's my main bottleneck on that account. It's just I'm not going for characters right now. In Cantina. What else changed? I unfavorited a lot of stuff because those things I'm not realistically going to work on anytime soon. Like I took Boss down, Hunter, Wrecker. Jolie was still in there, Thrawn was still in there. I'm just not like going to devote resources to them for a little bit. Yeah, Darth Revan has actually been on my mind. And let's go to the journey guide. I took a brief pause to see how the recording is working out. It's kind of iffy on the sound, but it's best I can do, and just trying to keep up with stuff that you either use it or lose it. So like the weekly update counts for that. So Darth Revan, I mean, I have everything else at 7 stars, just waiting for Bastila, but I don't know what gear level I'm going to need for these guys. I mean, Bastila Shan, I think gear 11 should be fine on her, surely. I mean, she's got decent mods applied. I this morning, I actually just leveled everyone to like 50, 53 or something, whatever, to get to gear 7. Slapped on mods that were already leveled up. I had 7 million credits, and then after doing all this and the mods and leveling up their abilities to 5 or whatever, I am low on the credits. But this is not... Well, I want to change the lead to... And this is the wrong ability, wrong event thing, because I've done the other stuff on my phone. So I've done a first few tiers, and whenever I do a guide on this, I'll go through all these. But these are the tiers I already got done. They were pretty easy. I think at least. And I need to back out anyway, because I want to use Karth lead. Oh no, that is the tier I'm on. It's just, I haven't seen the cutscene in a while. So Karth at least gets some stuff for Old Republic. Well, I guess that's only Canderous, but HK only affects himself. Oh no, Canderous and Juhani. But I just simply need more damage. And I think a big part of that is just going to be HK47. Yes, whatever. So this guy ramps up. Kayla Nord ramps up a lot and fast. I don't want to pop all the fear. So the Revan you have isn't leveled up with his abilities all the way, so it actually makes more sense to dunk on someone on the side, because they'll both get feared. If you do the leader, it doesn't fear everybody. Well, that stun actually landed it. I was about to say, like, always gets resisted. I'm not going to pop his fear, because you can prevent him from getting more stacks of this. Let me just lower cooldowns. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what development level I'll eventually have with them to get this done, but I am not there yet. This guy's a little easier to kill, but doesn't make too much of a difference. They all have tenacity up, which is unfortunate. This guy taunts. Yep, see, there's the massive damage. Eventually, they all just kind of... My team's just too weak to stay alive, except Bastila. I'm thinking gear 8 minimum for a starting point, and probably a little higher on HK, maybe gear 10. But it really does depend. So dunk on him. Let's see, even the weak guys starting to kill people. Get that stagger. And you see the dominoes start to fall. However, kill the sides. But not gonna win the war here. Boom. I mean, you're only out once your Darth Revan dies, but he's fine with that. So yeah, it's something. It's not like Jedi Revan where you just go in and you don't have anything leveled. I'm still gonna try to do more of a minimal thing, but just the resources needed. It's hard to devote too much. And Darth Revan will help for some assault battles for the Sith assault battle, but I don't know. I might be able to get it done with just these five: Palp, Vader Savage, Nihilus, and Basil. So Nihilus is definitely really good there, and Basil is also going to be quite a help. Selfishly, for my own purposes, I would kind of rather just get Bastila to gear 13, some relics to help make that event easier, and ignore it on the rest. But I don't think that's good for a minimal guide. So I'm just gonna see how it works. Vader started doing plenty. It's just the problem in that assault battle is too many people just die. Like everyone dies. I'm having to use First Order right now, and I literally still use the level 1 Phasma. It's just so I can qualify to do the higher tiers. But yeah, I think I can get, I don't know, maybe Gear 11's fine on them, and I can get that done. I mean, these two really are going to help a lot, because I can go into the final wave with an insta-kill. Bastil spams debuffs, really helps get things going. So, I mean, I'm feeling good. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not making much progress on the account week to week, but then I go back and check my old video, or the previous week's video, and see how we're doing. Oh, another thing I didn't touch on yet, I got Dark Trooper to gear 11 because I gave him a Chirotech piece, and now he is gated by 2 to get to gear 12. So he's going to stay like this, and just like the lessons I've learned video, I had like a level 1 mod on him, but I went back through and tried to give him some okay mods. He's got the offense primaries, and yeah, he's a little bit better suited, better situated, and his abilities are pretty much up. Imperial Troopers are just looking pretty good. Okay. I just need Range Trooper 7-star. That's really what I need. And of course, there are some feats that use Imperial Troopers in Conquest. I don't think I was really getting those, though. Was it here? 3? No, it was in Sector 2. Yeah, kill with Imperial Troopers, so I wasn't really getting that done. But I am making my way through Conquest. I had a huge scare in Sector 2. It's really snuck up on me. Oh, where is it? Yeah, I got bottlenecked to this. I literally couldn't avoid this node. I had to fight Darth Revan again. But I did a ton of different tries. And eventually when I won, I 3-starred it. I think it was... at first I was trying Palp and Vader lead. But then after a while I realized, because of Malak, I'm not getting any turn meter on Vader, so I just got rid of Palpatine, so Vader lead, Han and Chewie, maybe Thrawn, and somebody else. I don't know, I forget, but eventually, I have a good data disk set up, so I was able to load a ton of debuffs on him, from the Amplify Agony, Volatile Accelerator combo, and then just take him out with Vader, so that worked really great. I also had Thermal Exhaust on there too, and that helped kill the others. Yeah, Conquest is doing good. I'll just do one battle. I have enough. Hopefully I can do... I'm going to try my CLS team, because they're starting to take shape. Conquest. Yeah, I got a few Zetas. I think this might have been the latest Zeta I added. I don't know if I had it before, but I added the leadership Zeta. I just was like, yeah, whatever, here, take it the Zeta. It wasn't really thought out or anything. So right now, everyone's set to go before me, but I have Ruthless Swiftness. So let's start working on others before I do the blonde. Good. Yeah, but this team is so good in Conquest. Even I have even a weak team, and it's still doing great when you have data disks set up. And without the unique Zeta, actually staying out of call to action isn't even that good on my main account, or like when you have it, it's a good to stay in because it's got a lot of good defensive benefits. But without the Zeta, you're better off just in call to action. So yeah, that's another tool in the toolbox. Moving right along. Fleet, I have my payout coming up soon. Let me just try the 7-star battle. I did win this to get into 1, because this guy was sitting at 1. I don't know if people were having trouble beating him or what, but I did beat him. Not that he has every ability leveled, but it's a lot faster at 7 stars. Okay. Okay, well, that's an example of one that goes poorly, because it can get ability block, you know, the burning. I needed Anakin to get that done, because I need the healing immunity. So it's an RNG fest, but it does work out from time to time. Unfortunately, this assault battle's coming up, Rebel Roundup, and I will not have a range trooper ready yet. So I'm going to have to wait another month to get a full crack at that with full Imperial Troopers, but for this one, I'm planning on trying the higher tiers with, like, Bosk as the 5th. Just so I can qualify and go on with Veers, Pietz, Dark Trooper, and Stark. That might get somewhere. I don't think I'll get challenge tier 1 at all. Nothing too interesting. Otherwise going on in the events, and I accidentally minimized. Like I said, raid coming up, so get some bumps soon. Yeah. That's about it for me. The roster feels like in a good place, but all my progress at the present moment feels pretty incremental. But once I finally start winning some people to gear 13, I'll get a lot of relics on them, and you'll be able to see the difference. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and sorry if the audio is bad, and I'll see you guys later.